Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. Yes, I have a pimple. My most requested video has been how to thin out my hair, updated. It's been a couple years. I am in the same bathroom. I am the same person. Well, not the same. But I'm going to show you how I thin out my hair on a rush. My hair is super curly. I just washed it last night, but the amount of hair is getting crazier. And I want to blow out my hair, but I don't want to do it in this much quantity because it's a ton. So I'm going to do it for you guys so you can follow along and feel more comfortable doing both ways when your hair is straight or when your hair is wavy like mine. So first thing, I'm going to protect my clothing, and this time I'm going to use something that is not black because everyone told me like I cannot tell the difference because you're wearing a black cape. So today I'm going to use a pink one. Next, you're going to use a ton of hair clips because you need to separate your hair, the areas where you're going to cut and the areas that you are going to save. So we're going to start with that. The principal thing that you have to do when you are going to trim your hair at home by yourself or someone else is doing sections. This will set you for success because it will make you realize there are places in your head that doesn't need any thin out or trimming because all the hairs are going to be showing everywhere. So the first part that you are going to save is the crown of your head. You can do as much as you can, like for me, I have a ton of hair. I need to thin out as much as possible. So for me, it's going to be this section right here because I need to thin out this too because it's getting wild. So I'm going to save these like so, looking so fancy. I love it. The next part that is very important to save is the frame of the face. Just make sure you follow your ear, like the point of your ear, like so. You see? And you're going to clip that section. Same with the other side. That's it. So I'm going to make a line, like following my ear to my other ear. Again, this is thinning out your hair on a rush. This is not going to be a step by step or detailed. It's going to be quick, precise. I have this section right here. And now I'm gonna split it in two, like so. And I'm going to do two sections. The section on top is the one that I'm going to trim. I'm gonna make sure my shears are with the blade down and the one that has holes at the top. Making sure I use like my finger to make a distance, or you can use the shears as well. Never ever do it like this because again, you're gonna have a ton of tiny little hairs. We don't want that. Like average, one finger, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you have longer hair, obviously you can have like 4 inches or 3 inches. I did it like 2 inches because I have a ton of hair. And then you brush it. See? Voila. You cannot tell where it began, when it stopped, nothing. Just keep brushing the excess because it's going to be a lot. My hair feels instantly lighter. I can glide my fingers through it because when you have so much hair like me, it gets impossible to braid your hair, blow out your hair, even do hair dye. So this has been a lifesaver for me. No one does it like I do unless I go to Mexico, but that's going to be more expensive. So yeah, I do it by myself. Now in the other section, I split it, and the one on top is the one that I'm going to thin out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I brush the excess. I wish I can donate this, but I can't. One very important tip, never go to the corner of the shears because you are going to chop your hair and it's going to look like a 5-year-old did it. So make sure like you put like finger distance and then forward, and that's where you're going to use your shears. And then I'm going to take another line. I will say I'm taking like 1.5 inches. I'm just doing it by eye. I have this section right here. I will split it into 2 sections. And now I'm gonna split it. And I'm going to save the section on the bottom part because this one is going to help me fade the one that I just trimmed. So I'm going to trim the one on top. If it's too thick, you can do 2 sections of it. And then you brush the excess, and the other section, same, split. Again, split into tiny sections. Can you see that I'm not using the corner of the shears? I'm just trying to do it on the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that I'm done with that section, I'm going to put it with the other section so I don't mess with it. I'm going to put down another section, 1.5 inches, or maybe 2 inches. Yeah, I would say this one is 2 inches. I'm going to split it on half. And since this one is a little bit thicker, I'm going to do it in tiny sections. 1 down. This one I'm going to trim. And then I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, gonna save this tiny little section, and then I'm going to use this one. One, two, three. Next, split it in 2. One, two, three. Now the part on the top is the trickiest one because it's where I have the most amounts of hair, and it's the part that it gets heavier for me and it grows faster. But it's the section, if you don't do it right, you can notice the tiny little hairs everywhere. So I'm going to split it in half right in the middle. Put this one down, hold the other one, and then I'm going to cut everything out. I'm not saving nothing in here because it's the part where my hair gets really, really heavy. make sure you brush your hair like 5 times because tiny little hairs will keep falling and you don't want to make a mess around your house. Now I put down the section that I did nothing because this is the part where you can do like a cut, a blend, bangs, frame your face, whatever. And the same, you don't want tiny little hairs in this section because if you are going to do a slick back, those tiny little hairs are gonna show. If you don't do nothing in here, it's going to be amazing because you can put some gel, hairspray, and everything's going to look like you did nothing to your hair. And the section on top, the same. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. This is the part where you don't want to trim it, you don't want to thin it out, you don't want to do nothing to it unless you're doing bangs, you are framing your face, whatever. But see. No tiny little hairs in here. No tiny little hairs in here. Nothing. It's going to be fast, easy, affordable. Trust me. This just saved me 15 minutes out of my blowout because I have a lot of hair. It will take me like an hour. Like this is amazing because if I want to curl it, I do it fast. If I want to use the flat iron, I will do it fast. If I want to braid it, I want to do it fast. Whatever that I'm trying to do with my hair, it takes me double. So I like it. I love it. I know it's like big puff, but trust me, it feels way better. It feels light. I can glide my fingers through my hair. Let me show you. This is the amount of hair that I just trim it out. It's a ton. And I didn't do it like I normally do it. So like I told you, go back in my videos and watch the one where I do it more detailed if you have more questions. And yeah, that's it. See you next time. Bye.